Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC here, Chris, from New York, Westchester County. It's 2/19/25. Genius level. He is a genius. Do you know that Elon Musk captures rockets? Do you know this? I didn't know this. He comes in and he says, why blast a rocket off into space and have it land into the ocean? Why don't we just retrieve it back? Okay. Today, class, we're going to learn about editing. See, editing is something people forget, I guess. I don't know. When you look at a movie, okay, and the camera guy edits the movie, okay, he's pointing it on one thing. I'm looking at those trees, okay, and then all of a sudden, he's a fucking genius. Have you seen the editing that's done? Actually, which I find amazing, is he was able to edit it live on one of the live feeds. That really was amazing. It's unbelievable. He's a fucking genius. Genius level. I don't know what to tell people. I really don't. I don't know what to tell people anymore at this point. They just are so fucking lost. It's unbelievable. Look, if you don't get it by now, if you don't understand flat Earth, if you don't understand why flat Earth exists, okay, if you don't understand why they would create this, okay, if you don't understand control, if you don't understand why your life basically has been set up, how everything has been set up for failure, okay? That's it. The only way you're going to become successful in this life is if you open up your own business, if you go out and get a doctorate, become a doctor, and that's not even 100% either, but I'm pretty sure it is. Go to Harvard, but if you don't do these things, you will be stuck in the regular job for the rest of your life. That's a system that's been set up for failure, for you to fail. That's it. I'm sorry, that's how it works, okay? And it's because of flat Earth. It's because of what we live on here. They don't want you to know this. They don't want you to understand that there's a fucking God up there that created everything around here. They don't want you to understand that there's a dome up there, a container. They don't want you to understand your potential, okay? Sorry about the fucking God. I can't help myself sometimes. They don't want you to understand this. They don't want you to understand the corruption in Hollywood. Well, maybe they do, because they give you these little pointers every once in a while. And they want you to also understand that NASA's totally corrupt too. But that's a whole different story, because that's there to confuse you. But they don't want you to understand any of this, okay? It's as simple as that. And if you can't wake up and see this, then you don't understand life, okay? Because that's what it's all about. To keep you confused, to keep you always scared, all the time. Plane crashes, car crashes, meteors, World War III, everything. It's all bullshit. All of it is bullshit. Every single thing is a fucking lie. Every single thing. The news is a lie. Hollywood is a lie. Sports is a lie. All of it is all bullshit. It's there to keep you fed and amused. But don't worry. It's all right. Everybody's falling for it. I did. I sure as hell did. Bought it hook, line, and sinker. Yeah, I've been relooking some old emails and some shit from years ago. And I remember about, I think it was about a year and a half ago, they showed a picture of heaven. Remember that picture? I think it was the Hubble telescope took it. That's right. Okay, well, first off, if they actually did find something like that, they wouldn't tell anybody about it. But anyway, I love, it's just to reinforce space. But I was rethinking that picture, and I was just looking at it the other day. And it brought up an interesting thing. Maybe they're trying to tell us, you see, with the ice wall, okay? Not the ice wall, the dome, the container that's covering us, okay? And the fact that there's more land out there, all right? The fact that there is obviously a way to get past our area into extra land at certain times of the year, okay? What happens if that picture that they show us is actually one of the countries or something like that, that it's the first thing that you see when you enter their extra land? Are you following me on this? Maybe that's what it is. Because it looks like a beautiful glass building, you know, huge, almost like a city, you know. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's the extraterrestrials they're taking pictures of. Well, it's not real anyway, because there is no space, and whatever video or picture you see that's of a meteor is nothing. It's all bullshit. It's just there to reiterate space. They got to do this. They got to throw these little, snacks, at you. Oh yeah, remember there is space. Remember we were going to go to Mars? We haven't heard anything about that in a while. Have you? Have you heard about Mars? I haven't. What year is it now? 2025. And shouldn't have we been there 10 years ago? I think Elon Musk did say we were going to be there 10 years ago. Or does it take 10 years to get there? I don't know. I forget these things sometimes. They just come out and say it and everybody forgets about it. Kick the can down the road. Nothing's happening. That's all. It just goes on and on and on, I lost my train of thought. That sucks. I was riding with something nice. Let's get back to the editing. You see, when you're filming something and you edit, you take the camera off of it and you switch to a different angle. That's editing, okay? That's what you do. Just like you're watching the space shuttle when that used to go off. First they'd show it, the smoke coming out, like billowing out and all that other stuff, which doesn't make any sense at all to me, considering it's being shot off with helium, and then they edit it, okay? You got that? And they show you a different angle, a front angle now, or a side angle now. That's editing, okay? So when you see Elon Musk's rocket go off, you're going to see multiple edits through the entire thing. Edit this, edit that, 5 different edits all over within like a 10-second period. Especially when he captures the rocket. That's the best part. I love it because he's a fucking genius. Just a genius. Do you know that he catches rockets? I'm just, at this point, giving you an example of what I was speaking to earlier, and that's what set off this video, because she just drove me fucking nuts. There was so many things I wanted to tell her that I couldn't tell her. She loves Elon Musk, and I'm just like, you're done, okay, done. I'm not saying what he's doing right now isn't bad, and he's part of the presidency, which I find absolutely amazing. But anyway, that's a whole different video. But I mean, I'm just talking to this person and she's just so fucking lost. Just lost. I guess that's how I was when I was watching like Star Trek. Especially Next Generation. That was one of the last Star Treks I watched. And The Next Generation was something that I would look forward to. I was in high school when that came out. And it used to play at 11 o'clock at night. I remember the settings. See, we didn't have YouTube back then, kiddies, okay? No, we didn't have YouTube. We didn't have X. We didn't have anything like that. We just had a boob tube, and that was it. And we had a little rotary dial phone right next to us with her. Sometimes if you got lucky, you have your own phone number. I didn't. I just had the regular house number. But I had my own little phone. It was great. And then we went to cordless. Do you remember the cordless phones? Yeah, you got about 150-foot range on the cordless phone. I extended mine though. What I did is I took the antenna off of my cordless phone and I put a CB antenna on the thing. So I extended it like, I don't know, 4 feet, something like that. So I was able to walk around the block and the base station was at home. My neighbors must have thought I was nuts. Oh man, I had a lot of fun. Anyway, so back to Star Trek. And it used to come on at 11 o'clock, and then I think it was 11:30, The Honeymooners, and that would bring me to 12, and then I'd be in bed. I'd have to go to school the next day. But I remember the TV schedule back then, you know. It was a fun schedule. It was and Sunday was a big day too. I remember Sunday night was another night. I think that's when Cheers was on at like 10:30 or something like that. I forget. Anyway, you don't know what to tell these people, man. You really don't. And I wish I could help them, but there's only so much I could do, you know. Genius. Fucking genius. Good gosh. Wake up. Thank you for subbing. I thank you for viewing my videos. Let me be a part of your life.